Now is the first we are going to study negative actions to be the abandoned, abandoned. And he said, what causes us to be reborn in the higher or low realms of samsara is the good and bad actions that we ourselves have accumulated. Okay, now. And that is a very nice, that is really relevant for us. I like very much this kind of, really true. Whatever we are reborn, low realm or high realm, or nice or good or bad, it's nobody's decided. It depends that our actions, whatever we accumulated, we good accumulate, we are reborn more higher, and naturally, it's good. It depends. I'm going up or I'm going down. It's very much in my own hand. Then it's a truth that we ourselves have accumulated. And the samsara itself is produced by actions and consists entirely of the effect of actions. The samsara is produced by the actions, and the samsara is entirely effect of our action. Nobody's created, nobody's something made it, and it's a samsara and different realms, different situation is the effect of our actions, the action of the body, speech, mind. There's nothing else that causing us to the higher or lower realms. Only the accept our actions, nothing else. That means nobody's decide, nobody's to divide it or kind of say, you go to heaven, you go to the hell, nothing. And go is like up heaven or going down to hell, totally depends on our action. And this, when we are understood that, then we can take care now. In the future, it's going up or down, it's our own in hand. That means, then it's very happy. When we go to the hell, we done ourselves the cause. How we can complain? When we go to in the high realm or the heaven, okay, we can to say good person. Oh, I did good because I'm going to heavens. Someone is to be the front of, then decides, says, you are not good, you go to hell. You are good, you go to heaven. Very sad. Not like this. It's totally, entirely depend our action going high or low realms. Neither is it just a chance. At all times, Therefore, we should examine the effect of the positive and negative actions. And that is the truly kind of the coincidentally we are born in the heaven or reborn in the low hell. Nah, not like. Neither it is just chance. Means nothing coincidentally. Everything that follow up the course and in order to receive. Therefore, samsara and nirvana also has cause. And therefore, also we need to examine our effect of positive and negative actions. And again, to really to analyze, really what is the effect of the negative, what is the effect of the positive, and we need to check again. And we have this notion or the knowledge into our minds. Then it's like we can to decide what we can to act, what we want the effect, positive or negative. And everything is, it's in our own hand. That is the wonderful. This is also, it is the truth. If we say it's like, oh, I want to do some criminal things, negative things, like we can to say killing, stealing, doing sexual misconduct, and also it's like some negative things, then automatically result negative. Obvious. Are you happy or not happy? It's like this. If you want to take care to change ourselves, to try to more accumulate positive and like a kind of not killing, more give care to others and never to stealing, to try to more make generosities, stop the sexual misconduct, to be more self-disciplined, and so on. And then it's slowly, direct or indirect, life is going very well. Everything is naturally occurring. Good things give you guarantee. You believe or not believe. Someone says, I don't understand cause and effect. Very stupid. Cause and effect is very easy to understand. And I don't understand karmas. We don't need to understand karma. What is the karma? The karma, the meaning of the karma is our own action. And the result of our action. That is the karma. Karma is nothing, something else. Someone think karma is like a big guy or big lady, has a mustache, watching all the time from above to us, and decide. Someone says, Buddhist also, some people say, depends my karma, I will be. Yes, of course, but that means it's like something in the above. No. It's our action. And also it's like, it's a wonderful thing. This is the nature of the phenomena. Doing positive things, result is positive. Wonderful. When we do positive things, result is negative things. And also when we do the kind of negative, the result is negative. This is just really is kind of, how do you say it? It's a punishment we don't need to receive from others. For example, if we kill, stolen, it's according is the nature, the phenomena, we automatically result negative situations. You doing is like negative things because you suffering to other. Of course, there is the result like this. And therefore, he examines it. Very important. You should examine again and again effect. What is the result of positive? What is the result of the negative? Here say the actions. Why you say the actions? It's for example, when we eat the poisons, then this action, poison's action is uncomfortable and kind of pain and sufferings. And also it's like, we say it's like positive things. We eat the medicinal things. It's naturally there is a kind of the coming good result. And therefore, what is really poison? What is really medicinal? And this is not a kind of religious. This is reality. This is not a kind of the given by the Buddha or God or someone. It's our nature. It's like this. This is like you believe or not believed. Even, for example, we go to in the green land. When we look at the green, those all the greens, everything is vegetations, vegetables. Looks like we can eat everything. Looks like. But of course, there's something is we cannot eat. Very much poison. And then this perspective, we need knowledge to examine what is poison, what is the really not poisons, what is eatable and what is not eatable. And when we have this notion, this knowledge, then we are very happy. We can slowly to pick up the eatable things, then we can eat, maybe benefit. We don't need to pick up the uneatable negative things. That is therefore he said is should examine again and again about the result of positive and negative actions. Therefore, action means whatever we do in things, this like naturally the result, there's something. There is like more focus telling to the action. Actions is like kind of transcendent for ours. We are acting, then the act is like kind of making the result something. Therefore, we call the actions. And therefore, it's like when we have these notions, that try to avoid all those that are wrong and to take up those that are right and wrong, right and wrong. Sometimes it's, why you say the right and the wrong? Of course, there is a right and the wrong existence. Maybe you say it's like, this is like strange. No, this is not strange. Look in our everything is right and wrong. Maybe I disturbed to you. Very good. But it's very delicious. Qigong. When I do it like this, someone is very angry. What are you doing? Don't telling to us about Dharma, only eating chop. What to make sound? It's very important. I'm eating right things. It's okay. And wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not wrong things eating. And therefore, right and wrong. Do you understand? And also right and wrong. We look at the object. The object of the phenomena. There is right and wrong. Some right things, very much relevant. We love. We say right things. There are something wrong. And we hate it. And same as our own self, we can turn our own subject of this body, verb, mind. We're talking about actions, act. The action of the body, action of the verb, action of the mind sometimes very much wrong. For example, if you're physically, you're killing, stealing, disturbing to others, verbally, harsh word, unpleasant talking, gossip, useless like kind of mentally exactly. And that's wrong. Making problem others, bring a lot of problems. Then it's like, in this case, we understood right is wrong. Then is we need to follow up the right things. Then is everybody is happy. You're happy, family is happy, friend is happy, everybody is happy. Only focus on like kind of wrongdoing yourself. Therefore, now we are going to more research what is the wrong. Wrong means the 10 negative actions to be avoided. We should to avoid 10 negative actions. 10 negative action. 10 negative action is related to the body, verb, mind. 10 negatives. Absolutely negative. Maybe you can to say this is Buddhist idea or religious idea. What do you mean 10 negative actions or deeds? Yes. If you kill to others, sorry, it is negative activity, negative action. Because you make suffering to others. And of course, you forcefully or directly, indirectly, or through, killing things, according to your disattachment, according to your ignorance, according to your kind of the aversion, through the disturbing emotions, you disturbing to others. Sorry, it's not very good. Then consequence is a result to on you, on us. That's true. And you stolen it through the bodies. Maybe that's also not good. And then there's 10 negative, there's coming, like explanation. That's very important to be avoided. Do you understand? Boys and girls, never do again negative actions. We should to be avoided. Okay, what are they? 3 of these 10 are the physically acts. Taking life, like killing. And the taking what is not given others. And sexual misconduct. This is related to the Buddhism. Thanks. Wonderful discipline. It's taking lives. Please do not taking life. Others. Take example, Buddha says, like yourself. You're taking a life others, or others you are taking life. Maybe you make fun or you are happy. But someone's taking life you or kill you, you are not happy. Unacceptable, isn't it? Do you accept or not? No, it's not. Look in our human realms. Some is like ugly, some persons. They're killing to the others, animals, even the humans. They don't care. When they have power, when they have like kind of opportunities, even ask why you under killing others suffering. We need to destroy it. And then someone's more powerful coming, we destroy it to you. Then no, you cannot do that. Means. Then they cry, and then they are suffering. Like this, therefore, it's like taking life is negative action. It's telling to us it's wonderful. And also in according to the Buddha's teachings, every Buddhist, any kind of creatures, any kind of sentient, beings. And they have their own body, they love. Of course, how much we love this life, this body. Maybe it's like any kind of the creatures, when they got their body, for their perspective, they love this. When we examine the insect, some very strange creatures, if we have this body, we are very scary. But when they be like this, they think, my body is nice. I want to be survive more. How long I can do? If we touch, disturb, they run away, escape. How much is suffering to die? It's absolutely true. Therefore, taking love, any creatures, any sentient beings, it's negative actions. Because it's making suffering, other make sufferings we naturally received. It's not given by Buddhas. It's just reality. When we drink alcohol, it's automatically drunk. Why? Because it's like this. When we are like kind of, drink, maybe it's a medicine, I say opposite. It's make nice and result. Therefore, it's very, very important to think about taking life is how much is negative actions. And taking what is not given, taking what is not given, others belonging. And of course, they are different, divided, but that is like, it's not very good. For example, we can to take example ourselves. If we lost just a little bit of something, how much we are suffering. And sometimes it says like, my telephone's cable is someone stolen. And angry, running around. Someone's took my telephone's cables. Who took? And small one cable like this, we lost, how much we are crying. And like this, then we are stolen to the others' belonging, how much we making sufferings like this. And the sexual misconduct, there is, we can do explanation later, there is. This is like kind of the sexual misconduct. It's like kind of the you doing some negative way to make suffering to others uncomfortable, and to kind of the cheating, then it's negative. Okay, now it's like firstly, we are more emphasizedly or predominantly about the three things, three negative actions relate to the body. It's like more, it's the but is first, it's like we can to say this saying, the four are the verbal acts: lying, sowing discord, harsh word, and worthless chatters. And maybe that is kind of to here's counting the four is related to the verb. And lying is like kind of the someone says, I'm enlightenment, I'm a Buddha, but reality, nothing. Maybe I saw the ghost, I punish it. I like kind of the realize the deities, I talked how to arrange this word. Something is like unbelievable things kind of talking. This kind of to cheating to the other sentient beings. That is the line. Sowing discord, sowing discord. And to make the split to the families, friend, particularly the teacher and student. Very negative. And friend and friends relate to the jealousies. And a harsh word, to say is like all the times bad, unpleasant, impolite, these things. worthless chatter, principally like kind of talking about others' defects. This person like this person like this, gossip things. And most like kind of the speaker of the wordless chatters themselves is full of the defects, but they never see their own defects. They all the times talking others' defects. Others like kind of the faults is revealed again and again. These kind of worthless chapters, worthless chatter. And then is the three are the mentally acts. Covetousness, 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 covetousness. Wishing harm on others. And wrong views. Covetousness is all the time is greeting, demand others' belonging. Like kind of the, to say is like, there is nice camera, maybe I want it. Oh, there is a nice microphone, should to be me, mine. Oh, there's computers, it's mine, should to be mine. This kind of, there's one, someone has some computer or something, maybe how I can to get that. This kind of covetousness, envious or something is like to greeting to the others' belongings things. Covetousness, I think says like, okay, you can to maybe more to study covetousness. And the wishing harm on the others, that is also the true. Someone's all the time is others, some problems, very happy. And someone is like kind of also is how I can to make problems. Maybe it's someone's very happy, studying, and good things happened, according to jealousy, according to other disturbed emotions, how I can to make problems. And this kind of wishing, strong wish, like want to harm on the others. Like for example, we would to say it's like huntings, wherever they see the animals, automatically how I can to kill, which kind of guns, how I can to shoot. Fishings all the time says like, oh, how I can to catch, which kind of nets. And all the time that, but one is like they doing negative things or others, they don't think about suffering of. But all the times how I can to kill, hunt to animals, to chop the slaughter to the animals or kill animals, enemy or animals, any. This sort of all the time is wishing harm on others. And wrong views means it's like kind of misunderstanding. Positive, we are holding the negative. Negative is the positive. And like this kind of more ignorant and wrong views. Maybe it's like, oh, causality is not existence. And like this sort of lack of the understanding and to follow up the wrong ideas. Then it's like this. These 10 negative actions are the very important. We need to avoid most important element for our benefit. If you abandon these 10 negative actions, it's such a benefit for you. Maybe it's a Buddha and Bodhisattvas. To others, you give up, you avoid or not. Maybe it's nothing for kind of the benefit or something affected. But if you avoid, such a benefit for you, 100%, direct to say. Of course, it's like not order. Maybe this is a religious perspective. I cannot kill, I cannot kind of stolen, I cannot do sexual misconduct. That I want. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. That is like, sometimes we say it's like, I don't like this kind of rules. Absolutely, you can do whatever you want. But you to kill, to stealing, and taking others' belonging, doing sexual misconduct, 100% you will not happy life. And all the time, result, consequence is the negative things, because this is realities. And also reality, we can to look at the fires, waters, and fire can to burn. It's a something element coming together, created the fire, and then this fire is like kind of the action, it's the burning. Like this, you do negative things, result is the negative, 100%. If you are like a good boy, good girls, you avoid the negative things and to adopt the more accumulations. Reality is a benefit for you. You are like a kind of the keep the 10 positive things. Any kind of sentient beings taking refuge into you and follow you, you are the protector of the others. Tremendous helping to the others. How much is the benefit? Surely. Then yourself, you receive a lot of present. You receive a lot of happy. Your life is happy, happy, happy. That is truth. Then your choice. Someone says like, I don't know. I haven't got any faith, devotion to the causality. Don't need. You do whatever you want, say. All the lamas and teachers and Bodhisattvas say, they say like this, but how we can to follow? Say, okay, you don't need to follow. You can do whatever you want, say. But that is we need to tell ourselves. I'm telling myself. That's I'm saying. Like sometimes, why? I need to, everything's avoid. It's difficult. Where is the consequence? Okay, then you can do, say, you can do whatever you want. Maybe you hurting to other, maybe you kill one, maybe someone's coming to kill you. Would you like to die? You stolen things, maybe you think happy, but others are very much suffering. Then it's like you are going down. Your life and it go down, it's obvious. And would you like that? I'm saying. And I say it's like, I like a fire, I want to jump in the middle of the fire. Of course I'm afraid, but it's a burning, I'm crying. And that I want or not. If there's a big fire, hey, avoid. I want to say myself, avoid, don't go to direct into the fire. Maybe they burn to you. I say, I don't care. Yes, you can go. Then you die. That's all. And therefore, sometimes our mind is very, very bizarre. Bizarre. Why is it bizarre? Because this kind of the benefit, good advice, good teaching, good kind of the subject matter to that things, very much error doesn't come into our mind all the time like this. I say, okay. There's in the limitless sentient beings, they are acting like this. And all the times killing, stealing, doing sexual misconduct, like 10 these negative actions. Then consequence is like kind of enormous coming negative thing result. But then there is like kind of negative result. They're crying, they are making lamentation sound. But what can we do? Therefore, Buddha said it's like such a kind of sufferings and how we can to help to the sentient beings. Therefore, Buddha said it's a teaching to give education. That is the best to helping to the others. Like this. Now we are going to more focus on these 3 negative action related to the Buddhism. And the first is the taking life. And generally speaking, when we are doing the negative things, there is like 4 elements that is the most important. Okay, this is coming. 4 elements. The taking life means doing anything intentionally to end the life of others beings. Intentionally. whether human, animal, or any other living creatures. That's right. That's wonderful. This is the come from the Buddha's teaching. It's like a kind of whether human or animals or any other living creatures, everything is included. It doesn't matter insect or fish, wild animal, or is the our like kind of anything, not only the human beings. Therefore, we say that Buddha's compassion is extraordinary. Buddha's is like kind of the researching and discover. It's a wonderful way. Buddha, he discovered the situation of all the living creatures. And also Buddha's understood the feeling of all the living creatures. And also it's like here is more emphasized living creatures means. Of course, there are some already dead creatures. In the maybe it's not kind of the have a body in the mentally. But it's we can to say it's like whoever like a sentience or the creatures, sentient, and like all the minds, they are the same. They want to be alive. Here is a focus on the living creature means living means it's like someone's got the body. It doesn't matter frog or elephant or human. It doesn't matter insect. Some insect has 1,000 legs or spider. Maybe there's ugly kind of the insect. It doesn't matter. These insects or humans, living creatures. If they got some body, then they're happy. Only this usy body, maybe they can choose to have as long. Of course, they are hungry, they are thirsty, they are panic, they are very much suffering, but also they want to carry wild their body. Therefore, living creatures. If you are like kind of intentionally, or it's like intentional or the tensionally, there's two we can do. You done someone's life, another's beings, the end of life. They lost to making the problems, any kind of living creatures losing their own body. That is we are killing. And now it is how you can do killing, like kind of there's the four according the element. We say it's like a warrior killing an enemy in the battle is an example of killing out of the hatred. Okay. There's three through the disturbing emotions. Don't kill me. We are taking life according our disturbed emotions out of the hatred or out of the desire attachment or out of ignorance. And here it says the warriors killing in enemies because you hated to your enemy. And then it's you are killing. Your anger is inconceivable. Almost explode your head. And then you cannot bear that. You're using different weapon and killing too. Your enemies. This is like through your disturbing emotions. You know, result is the Vajja hell. And the killing of the wild animal or any kind of animals eat its flesh or the wear its skin. It's killing out of the desires. Oh, I want to eat flesh, blood, all this animal's skin, like kind of leopard, tiger, fox, and sea animals. For example, it says, like a musk deer is cording the musk, elephant, tongue, or how do you say, teeth, or the ivories. And according to this, like kind of have desire in order to have, according to the demand to have like this desire. And killing without knowing the consequence of the right and the wrong. Of course, they don't know really right and wrong. I'm often to say, I met one guy. He's working in the restaurant. In the morning he's coming, his job. He needs to kill maybe 1,000 fish to prepare for the big restaurant. And in the evening, almost in this arm, and the whole is blood. There is kind of dirty. And he killed maybe 1,000 every day. How much per month? How much per year? And if you ask are you happy? Yes, I got job. Because they do not understand the consequence. They do not understand the sufferings they fish. And they just, I got job, I earn money, then my money, I want to make happy myself. I want to make happy my family. That is the, lack of the ignorant. Through the killing, ignorant. Like kind of, they don't know the consequence. Therefore, it's like a killing through the ignorant. Or there are another things, certain takers, and they believe that it is a virtuous thing to do. It's killing out of ignorance. It's truth. Sometimes different, like kind of the spiritualities, like kind of the sacrifice. In Tibet, there is we have our old ancient, like religious, we call the Pumbu. It's sometimes they're killing animals. It's an amazing way that they are killing. But when you go to theirs, what you doing? They said, we need to sacrifice to the local god or some god. And you say, this is very strange, you need to kill. Why you didn't? They become very angry. They criticize to you. And this sort of everywhere, sometimes even the sacrificed humans. And there are many, some different spiritualities, religious. They kill the living creatures, animals. They think that is the virtues. But reality is not virtues, non-virtues. You remember in the historically, in the Buddhas, when we are challenged, he kind of the match, the arrow, with his cousin brother, Devadatta. And generally, it's like kind of the sending birds on the sky that they are shooting. Who is the best shooter? And then it's like their competitions. They catch the pigeons, then they're standing. And Buddha say, I don't want to shoot these pigeons. Everybody say, you are very strange. You should do it. Then Devadatta, he did. And he shot one arrow and killed sometimes 2 pigeons. And he was very, very upset, Buddha, and crying. Why we need to do like this? We can do another thing. And then it's like Buddha's angry ways. He took Devadatta's jewel like one pill. Okay, we can do you this one to throw in the space, I will shoot him. he did. Like this, it's sometimes we are making play with animals, and even like this sort of, we don't think about. And also same ways, like very bizarre things. Some is like a god or deities, they need animals' blood and animals' flesh. We need to offer into. In the Buddhist perspective, 100% there's, what to say? Maybe you can to say is, sometimes thought preachers you put there is meat. What does it mean? That means it's they never you kill and to put there is nothing. Sometimes they say it's the dead animals, the meat to put there. It can destroy your dualistic mind. Therefore you put. But of course, if you dualistic mind, even you cannot put. Then it's like this is kind of the through the desire, you put like kind of meat. Not necessarily you put tofu. It's a reality antidote for the dualistic. It doesn't go antidote for the dualistic mind. If we don't need to make even the talk. Talk means it's like kind of for the antidote for more like disturbed emotions, dualistic things. And otherwise, where it is the which kind of, maybe it's like you can to say it's like, in the some pujas, maybe they said something such and such things, and that is authentic practice. If you look very carefully, it's not like kind of to need to sacrifice, kill animals to offering to the deities. Any kind of wisdom deities, there's nothing kind of we can to later how it's the pattern but just to give explanations. Therefore, sometimes different religions to killing to the other animals, they are sacrificed. And therefore, it's through the ignorant, out of ignorant, killing things. And then there are the very, very, very kind of the negative deeds. When you are taking lives, there are the three instances of the killing that are the called acts with immediate retribution. Immediate retribution, there's no kind of the between, there's no pardon. When we like immediately separation of the body, mind reborn into the Vajra hell. Therefore, we call the immediate retributions action, all acted negative things, because they like kind of bring about immediate rebirth in the hell of the ultimate torment. That is already we studied, without passing through the like kind of the bardo of the dharmata, bardo of the becomings, just direct. Through the intermediate state, killing one's father, killing one's mother, and killing on arhat. And also it's like sowing discord between teacher and student, or the sanghas. And then his last one is like kind of the blood, or like kind of the insulting representative the Buddha's statue, something like this. There's three is, I think is three say the two are not accounted, but one is a sewing disc to making the split of the sangha or teacher and sanghas. Go between theirs. We make sewing discourse, or sewing discourse. Discord, yes. And so go other side, say, they say like this, God, and they make problems like this kind of. like this. Then it's what do you have questions? I think there's no questions. Yes, very good. Okay, then it's maybe 5 minutes. We can stop. Today's strange weather. Therefore, I'm very sorry. 5 minutes, okay?